In a chilling and extraordinary tale that defies belief, the horrifying story of Ronald Huff's demise in 2002 remains etched in infamy. It was a scene straight out of a nightmare when police officers arrived at Huff's residence only to be met with a shocking and a gruesome sight. Welcome to the channel, subscribe and let's dive in. Unbeknownst to them, Ronald Huff's life had been tragically cut short, not by a human assailant, but by his own pets, 7 gigantic Nile monitor lizards. In a macabre twist, these imposing creatures were devouring the remains of their owner, leaving investigators stunned and appalled. The inexplicable and nightmarish event continues to baffle and horrify all who hear it, leaving behind a haunting reminder of the dangers that can lurk within the most unlikely of places. As the officers approached Ronald Huff's home that fateful day, they had no idea of the horror that awaited them. Inside, 7 enormous Nile monitor lizards, known for their flesh-eating and venomous nature, had become the agents of their owner's demise. Covered in Ronald's blood, the reptiles hissed menacingly, adding to the chilling scene that would forever haunt the minds of those who witnessed it. Even in the realm of bizarre and terrifying incidents, Ronald's death stands out as a nightmarish tale of a human being devoured by his own pets. Trinidad Navarro, the former Newcastle County Sheriff, recounted the distressing events that unfolded when they responded to the call to check on Ronald's welfare. As they tried to gain entry, the eerie sounds of movement inside the house heightened the officers' anxiety. The discovery of Ronald's lifeless body being consumed by his once beloved pets remains etched in history as one of the most horrifying and bizarre cases involving human-pet encounters. The aftermath of Ronald Huff's shocking death left investigators grappling with a horrifying scene. As they finally gained access to his apartment, they were met with a grim sight of his lifeless body slumped against the door. The presence of 7 flesh-eating Nile monitor lizards with bloodstains around their faces and necks added to the chilling mystery. The question of whether the lizards were responsible for Ronald's demise or if he had died naturally and become the prey of these free-roaming monsters remains unanswered to this day. The unsettling details of the scene and the unsettling smell that permeated the neighbor's bathroom from Ron's apartment only added to the macabre nature of the incident. Witnesses described the horrific sight of Ron's face being partially devoured, leaving only molars where his ears should have been. This bizarre and terrifying case continues to baffle and haunt those who encountered it, raising questions about the dangers of keeping such exotic and venomous creatures as pets. In the aftermath of Ronald Huff's tragic death in 2002, an autopsy conducted by the state medical examiner failed to provide conclusive evidence on the cause of his demise. However, his former boss, Mike Cassidy, later revealed that Ronald has once shown him bite marks from the lizard, indicating prior attacks. The circumstances surrounding Ronald's death were unsettling. He was found near the door, as if attempting to escape. Witnesses claim that he might have still been alive when the lizards began to feed on him, a horrifying thought that left investigators puzzled. Nile monitor lizards, known for their flesh-eating tendencies, are native to Africa and possess venomous capabilities. In captivity, they are typically fed raw chicken, but their predatory instincts remain intact. Despite their popularity as exotic pets in the US, they are considered dangerous due to their sharp teeth and venom. In the case of Ronald Huff, the lizard's venom might not be fatal to humans, but it can impact blood pressure and deliver a paralyzing blow to smaller creatures. Fearing potential harm, the lizards were either placed in zoos or euthanized, with one displaying aggressive behavior during the investigation. In the tragic case of Bethany Lynn Stevens, her cause of death was confirmed by Sheriff Agnew, who stated that she had defensive wounds on her hands and arms, indicating that she fought to keep her dogs away during the attack. The scene was horrific, covered in blood, ruling out any possibility of wild animals being responsible. Investigators faced challenges due to misinformation spreading on social media, prompting Sheriff Agnew to reveal the crucial details after informing Bethany's family. Over 8 hours, investigators collected more than 60 pieces of evidence to unravel the disturbing circumstances surrounding her untimely demise. Just like the case of Bethany Lynn Stevens, who was tragically killed by her own pit bulls in Virginia, it serves as a stark warning about the unpredictability of wild instincts even in domesticated creatures. The stories of Ronald Huff and Bethany Lynn Stevens underscore the importance of responsible pet ownership and the need to exercise caution when interacting with powerful and potentially harmful animals. Both cases left lasting impacts on their communities, highlighting the fine line between human companionship and untamed instincts. Thank you for watching and follow for more.